Alright, what's good, y'all? Today I want to talk about how the rap game has changed and how things were different back in the day. Well, not really how things were different back in the day, but how rappers rap then and how rappers rap now. I got notes on this side, so that's what I'm going to keep looking over. I feel like people should look at what Wayne and Drake were listening to back in the day when they were trying to grind, you know what I'm saying? Like what they were riding to, stuff like that. And maybe that would, brighten some people's thoughts up and then lighten them, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and be like, oh, well, he's listening to Raekwon, he's listening to Method Man, he's listening to Raekwon, stuff like that. And then maybe people would be like, oh, well, maybe I should listen to him, but you never know. I found out about Tribe Called Quest when I was 15. I started listening to him. MTV might have had like a old school like MTV Jams, not MTV Jams. What is it called? Yo MTV Raps. There it goes. Yo MTV Raps, like Countdown, whatever. And they played Check the Rhyme, and I YouTubed them. And I watched all the related videos after that. I was like, I gotta find out about these guys. So I found out about like Lords of the Underground, stuff like that. I kept looking it up. But what else? Okay, so I wrote down the older people, older generation of rappers, and the newer generation of rappers. Okay, now the older generation had people like Public Enemy, Gangstar, Pete Rock, Lauryn Hill, Rakim, DMX, Run DMC, Ghetto Boys, KRS-One, Outkast, Camp Lo, Wu-Tang, Talib Kweli, A Tribe Called Quest, LL Cool J. And LL could be considered one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion, like Jay can, because of his body of work, I'm saying. But yeah, and then the people in the middle that I have are Nas, Snoop, Jay, and Big and Pac. And the newer guys are Wayne, Drake, Nicki, Ross, Kanye, Wale. And my thing about the newer guys, all you hear is Wayne, Drake, Nicki, Wale, and Ross on the radio. So it's like, how do you, you know what I'm saying? How do you, really know about other artists, really, besides them? If all they play every second is She Will, and after She Will, they play headlines after headlines, they play Lotus Flower Bomb, after Lotus Flower Bomb, they play You the Boss. That's all those artists besides Kanye. They might play Niggas in Paris. And that's the best song that they play on the radio to me. But other rappers that don't get recognition, like J.Cole, Currency, Big K.r.i.t, Kendrick Lamar, Odd Future, and Sci-Hi, The Prince, they don't get any radio play. K.r.i.t might get radio play from I'm Flexing, but really all he did was Hold It Now. That's all he said the whole time when he's on that track. Can't Get Enough by J.Cole. They play that every 2 hours, and that's never really in the mix. That's down in Atlanta though. And they play Sci-Hi, they play his I'm On One freestyle a lot down here, but I mean, they're not gonna play his original stuff, so it doesn't matter. In my opinion, I feel like sample beats are the best music, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it bridges the gap from old school to new school to like R&B, rock, whatever it wants to be. You can sample anything and put it in a rap song and rap over it and make it like, man, like, it's amazing. And that's why Kanye West is my favorite rapper. But I've been a Kanye West fan since like day one, whatever. And I also feel like our generation, now I want to get this right, our generation is better with the punchlines. But that doesn't mean that we're better with the subject matter. Like the guys back in the day had subject matter. They rap back then about walking down the block trying to get some you know what I'm saying, something to eat, then some dudes fight them, something like that, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. They had conscious rap, Common rapping, I used to love her, stuff like that. I feel like Wale mastered the mainstream and the underground because he can rap, he signed to MMG, so he's rapping on Ross beats. 600 Benz, perfect example. 600 Benz is a big beat produced by Lex Luger, and people love that because they can bang it in their car. But at the same time, he could have a mixtape with Ninth Wonder before he came out, though. But after he came out and still was mainstream, he came out with a Mass Appeal freestyle. So it was like he won. To me, Wale has won. So yeah, the game has changed, and I think it can go forward. It can, you know what I'm saying, progress, but the radio won't let it progress because, I mean, all they want to play is the same artist. If every second all you hear is Wayne, Drake, and like your local artists, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like in New York, Hot 97, they give Fab, they'll give Fab some spins, Fab, Jada, Ray Cafe. They play them all the time. Down here, they play 2 Chainz, Future all the time. But it's like that everywhere you go. It's territorial. But I'm saying, I mean, you won't hear K.r.i.t on the radio when he comes out, I don't think. You won't hear Kendrick on the radio when he comes out. You'll never hear Currency on the radio because he's independent and he's not with Young Money, Cash Money anymore. And those guys, to me, are better than 95% of the people on the radio now. But that's all I wanted to say, man. Just let me know how you feel, whether the game can progress, whether it can't progress. Is the new generation better? Is the old generation better? Just let me know, man. Comment, rate, subscribe. Holla at me, man.